Welcome to week 109. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Amy Danae. I lost 70 pounds on Mounjaro. That was before Zepbound. And now I'm on Zepbound. I have maintained that weight loss for over a year and a half. About 1 year and 8 months. I was doing the math before the video and I was really touched. I was like, oh my goodness. Wow, so many of us tried for so long. So yay for tirzepatide. I'm going to talk about 3 things this week. One, there's new products out there. People are trying to cash in on the GLP-1 craze. Secondly, if you're into the telehealth movement, and I read from a lot of people online that cost is a thing, so I think maybe more people are considering or gravitating that way. But there are a lot of big changes happening over with different telehealth companies. And number 3, maintenance. For those of you who are hoping to get there, who are close to getting there, or who are experiencing maintenance with me, and that's a whole other ball game. We were really familiar with trying to lose the weight unsuccessfully for me for a long time, but trying to maintain goal weight, brand new ball game. Don't have any experience. Never done that before. So everything has been new, super interesting, always great things to discuss here, but I've had a little bit of weight gain lately. So I'm going to be frank and talk to you about that. Okay, let's talk about a couple new products. You'll see this at your local drugstore, or probably most stores. It's called Replenza, and it says GLP-1 support right there front and center on the box. I want to thank one of our listeners that sent this great information in to me, but the display says daily nutritional supplements for GLP-1 users. So talk to your doctor. Maybe it has the perfect mix of vitamins, but it says muscle recovery, digestive health, skin elasticity, probiotics, collagen, electrolytes. Wow. It looks like these are the scoop, the powder, and the tablets. So thank you, T, for that information. And have you seen the new Boost drink? I used to buy these for my grandparents. I know Booster, it's a popular brand out there. Now they have a pre-meal hunger support nutritional drink. They say it helps promote the body's natural production of the hormone GLP-1 in response to a meal. Does anybody else find these products who make sure that it says GLP-1, they're coming on the scene? Anyone else find this interesting? Not super shocking, but yeah, they want a piece of the action. Okay, moving on to your telehealth companies. You know, some of them are selling the name brand, the Novo Nordisk shots and the Eli Lilly. There's also the compounding option. So this has been going on for almost as long as I have been on tirzepatide. But some of the most fascinating changes I've seen have been in the last month. Now companies are throwing out this multiple month purchases. I saw one company talk about it during the holidays, and they said, we're going to have more details on this after the new year. And sure enough, it was January 2nd, and I was taking down all this information. They have 3 months supplies and more. It says, we heard your feedback, and this is something you wanted, and we're excited to announce the option for longer prescriptions is here. I wrote down a lot more details, but I don't think I'll get into that. If that interests you, it's something that you can go research. But when I shot my first video, and I had just been to the doctor earlier that day, my BMI was 35. I had been overweight the vast majority of the last 3 decades. I actually started Mounjaro that night. And look at me, I get a little lump in my throat just thinking about it. Anybody else try so hard and fail and think that you had a personal problem? You just weren't trying hard enough, feel like a failure? And then thank you very much for the education that these weight loss shots have given us. We actually had a problem with the messages that our brain was getting and kind of some of our hormones. They were broken. We were eating and we weren't getting any messages that we were full. We basically felt really hungry, even after we ate large amounts of food. So I read about these weight loss shots, went to my doctor. I have other videos that talk about the long process. I went to more than one doctor, but when I was holding that first Mounjaro box in my hand, I came home and I shot a video, and I didn't know how, and I didn't shoot it landscape. I shot it portrait, and day one was this short little 3-minute video, and I could have never guessed the journey that it would be. Today, I'm around like day 7. I'm in the day 760s, but it doesn't stop being fascinating. And that was December of 2022. There really wasn't talk about compounding back then. It was in the beginning, right? So you don't have as many people, you don't have the supply issues. I can only imagine what's going to be super fascinating and interesting even a year from now. You know, we still have a lot of questions. People are on maintenance. People are thinking about titrating down. There's always the question of, hey, are you going to be on this forever? Or if you've spent some time researching, you've seen multiple threads. Hey, has anybody went off the drug and are you doing okay? I've got a lot of opinions on that. We've done several videos about that topic as well. But I'm just thinking, like, with time comes more information, comes more data. So thanks for sticking with me. Let's just keep reading, researching, growing together. If I ever do a video that talks about what was so important in my weight loss, spoiler alert, I will talk about the importance of this community. Y'all have been absolutely fantastic, and I never knew the importance of plugging in. So if there's a particular topic that's interesting to you, throw it down in the comments. I love a good research project, and I want to hear about the topics that are on your mind. That reminds me, I had it written here at the very top, and then I just get going, I get excited. We have a website under construction, www.amydenaeweightloss.com. You know, my boyfriend looks over my videos, and sometimes he says, this talks about too many things that I think push too many people's buttons, like big companies' buttons. So he said, this is not going to be a good one for YouTube. Let's put it on the website. That is my dream. My dream is to have a place where you don't have to be super careful about what you say. I'm a 4th grade teacher. I am not a doctor. We just like to talk about our experiences, ask questions, get advice. But if you have spent time on YouTube or on Facebook, there are big groups that have kind of gone away. And there's a lot of people talking in acronyms. And I'm excited. I'm excited about a website where you can just talk freely, say what you want, ask your questions. And that peaceful, say what's on your mind zone, that's the dream. That's the motivation. But it is under construction, but I would love for you to go check it out and see where it's at now and the changes that are going to be coming over the next month or two. Okay, last, I'm at maintenance. I've stayed under 150 pounds for months, which is crazy because my goal was 60 pounds and that would have put me at like 158. That is dream area. I never thought I could do it, never thought I could stay there. Sure enough, in fact, some of you remember I went and I took a shopping spree. I'd been like saving money in my sock drawer for quite a while. That was really exciting to go buy some clothes for the new body. You know what I'm talking about. It's cause like, who's got all the money for this? But we have none of the things in our closet fit us. So right now I am 7 pounds over and I knew it. I knew that I had been eating larger portions. I knew that I had been eating foods that weren't high in nutritional value. And for me, once I delve a little bit into the junkier, snackier foods, it really, even on Zepbound, it kind of wakes up that kind of hungrier person inside of me. And I want a little bit more snacks, a little bit larger portions. And so when I stood on the scale, I'd kind of known it was coming for a few weeks and I'm working at cutting back. So I wrote down, I'm really focusing on leaner proteins, healthier fats. I'm eating more vegetables. Last night I had a spinach salad with some grilled chicken and some diced strawberries, some raspberry vinaigrette. It was delightful. It was delicious. But we're just normal people. We don't have a magic ball. We are what we're putting in our mouths, whether we're on tirzepatide, on semaglutide, or off. And so I'm not getting nervous. I'm not getting scared. I am saying, hey, Amy, you're in control. These are your choices. Tomorrow I take my shot, which is amazing because I started getting a little bit hungrier a day or two before the shot. Anybody else? But I also cooked like an Italian meal a couple nights ago. And it doesn't mean that I'm just eating these tiny meals with little calories, you know, like my spinach salad meal. That is absolutely delicious, but it comes in under 300 calories. I'm balancing that. I'm also can't wait to talk to you soon about, like, I found a push-ups app that I'm really excited about. Like, I know we're thinking about calories, what kinds of calories, muscle mass. So those are all the things we talk about here on our channel. But I just wanted to let you know I'm up. That's okay. I'm eating healthy, and I look forward to letting you know next week how that scale's doing. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. It means a lot. Hope you have a great rest of your day.